I guess that I have another way. I guess that I kinda sound the same as someone who comes before me too. But what was I ever supposed to do? Why should I ever have to run away? Why do I always have to save it for another? Save it for another day. Save it for another day. Save it for an earthly escape. Maybe if I sat down I'd be okay. But it's kinda hard to keep the thought away of me and you getting to escape. Getting to escape. I guess I'm trying to find the light. If you could just bring me a tear. Where you at? Oh. My brother's trying to hang out, man, but it's like, man, I'm having so much fun. I don't want to go, I want to stay here alone for just a little bit longer. But what was I ever supposed to do if I never wanted to listen to you? I guess I never tried, but my mind just closes a little longer, a little longer, a little longer, a little longer. I haven't even smoked yet, but my feelings are quite in sync. I don't know how to feel, I just feel weak. I kinda feel the dragging in my feet. I kinda want to start complaining. But what was I supposed to say when they never listened to me anyways? What was I supposed to do? I never knew it anyway. I don't know, it's just fun to sing now, man. It's fun to fuck around. I don't want to hang out there, man, because Philip also wants to go do some shit early in the morning. I don't have to spill all my business. Just trying to go do some shit tomorrow. So, that's what I'm gonna go, man. It's too late now. It's just bad timing, man. Oh, I'm tired, bro. I need food. I want what I had last night, bro. Fuck, man. I still haven't smoked. If I smoke, bro, I'd be alright. I just want some food, man. I know I probably look like a retard right now. No, but as you can see, I've gotten better at singing. You know, it's like I've gotten control over my own voice now. It sounds like my voice a little bit. It's just gotten more, I guess you could say, comfortable. You know, it's gotten easier, you know, and it's more like about, I can feel while I'm singing at a note that if I wanted to go up here and just hold it, I could, but I'm happy right here. And as you can see, I started to experiment. I started to, you know, just fucking go way out there just cause you have to do that. I mean, if you want to get better, you have to push it. You have to. You have to get louder. You have to show and express yourself, or you'll never find it. If you never go looking, you'll never find it. Higher. If you look for it, if you never find it, I know. You know, I still need control over my voice and whatnot, man, but it's gotten a lot better. Everything's just gotten better, man. Everything. And we already made $750 this week before tax. And we've got the next 3 days off. That's sick. It's everything to be grateful for right there. And my brother's wondering where I'm at, you know? Some people don't have that. Fuck yeah. You know? So, I'm grateful. You need to have moments like that where you just chill out and reflect and just be grateful. But here we are. I don't even know what I sound like singing, man. I don't like myself on recording. I always think there's always something fucking wrong, man. Singing, like, with just my voice, I kind of like the sound of it now. I like the way it feels, definitely. It makes me want to do it more. I love the way it feels more than the way it sounds. And I don't know, man. But it's just on, like, when I listen to that shit, I'm like, ew. But I remember when I first started singing, I mean, the way everything was just different. I could whistle. It's funny because working on improving my singing actually improved my whistling, because now I can whistle with my diaphragm a little bit more, which before I didn't do that. It was all like kind of cheeks and all lips, tongue, you know, like I could whistle, but there were limitations. But now there's less. I'll say that. I'm still not good. Like if I had to rate myself, I would say I'm like a D1 whistler, bruh. Like, to be honest, like a D1 semi-professional whistler. I wouldn't say professional because pros are pros and they're typically a separate category. But man, I've gotten a lot better. And I'm very happy with where I'm at. And I hope to get there with singing. I hope to get there with my body. I hope to get there with wrestling, boxing, with anything that I ever want to do. If I ever do it in one category, I wish I could do it for all categories. Why not strive for excellence? It doesn't make sense to me. But hold on. This thing hits hard. And it's dead. No shit. Huh. That makes sense. Sometimes I won't say that. Nah, but I'm feeling a lot better now, man. There's honestly just a lot less problems in my life. You know, there are artificial problems that weigh on my mind that I'm having to learn how to deal with. But I just can't. There's also good things. You know, I can't stop thinking about this girl I met the other day. And this is not normal for me. As you know, I don't talk about women. I meet them every day. I have left very strong impressions. I've gotten phone numbers before, but it was always just like, nah, that won't work out. You know, it's not me being like using like a know-it-all type of thing as an excuse, but it was just like, I saw people that kind of only had problems. And then I also knew that I also had problems, and that if we got together, it would just be a fucking mess. Honestly. Pussy would be worth it, though, man. God damn. Whoo, it'd be so easy, bro. In and out. Check, bro, you know what I'm saying? I hope there ain't no women watching this. If so, I'm very sorry. You know? It's too late to take it back now. I mean, I stand by it. But, no, I can feel myself wanting to sort of creep towards that side of just saying, fuck it. Fuck rating for the right one, you know? Fuck trying to be perfect. Because I'm getting to the point now, physically, mentally, that I've got energy. I've got vitality now. Let's say that, you know? I've been young, but now I feel young, okay? Nigga, I'm horny, bro. Like, if I'm just being honest, dude. Like, if I'm just being honest. Like, just to straight up say it, man. But I'm holding it down. You gotta hold it down. You can't let these things take control of you. You can't be a fucking idiot. Still only slept with 2 girls, man, but oh, thank God. Thank God. That was like, for some reason, whenever I was like younger and all the other guys, boys started looking at girls, I was honestly kind of a fucking faggot. I'm kind of a bitch, bro. I was a late bloomer, so I didn't have the same testosterone, yada yada, that these guys had. And I was also hanging out with like these. I was just like that dude. I was the weird kid. You know what I mean? So I just didn't do it. And it was kind of just a habit that stuck. And now it has saved me, bro. Time and stress. I'll say that. It has. But I'm on the other side. Bullshit. I'm only 22. Feels like I'm on the other side. Because I want to be on the other side. I need to get in a... I need a serious relationship. Like, I need one. I've got my shit together now. Like, I need a serious relationship. I need someone that I can be there for. That's it. I just want to be there for you. And I'm not saying I need a job, a second job. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I want a person in my life that I care about and that I would do shit for, that we can hang out and just have a good time. Just be ourselves. That's it. Just be ourselves. That's all I want. But I'm getting scared, man, that fuck, bro. Because I know the second I let myself just say fuck it and go loose, there's no coming back from that. That's a dangerous game you're playing. You don't want to even do that in the first place. You know what I mean? You don't. And I know it sounds like I'm talking about whatever, but it's a big issue, dude. Women are a big issue. Relationships are a big issue. I'll say that. A lot of people just aren't ready for relationships. They aren't ready for life, and then they're trying to do it. It's like, whoa, calm down. That's meant for adults. You're still kind of a fucking kid inside. You need to grow up. You got a lot of problems, We all got a lot of problems. We need to work through them before we become an adult, and before we used to respect our elders and listen to them and get confronted. And among other things, of course, we actually had community, and you would be almost forced to talk to one another. You wouldn't be able to hide your problems, But a lot of that's just changed now, and because of that, these problems can tend to fester. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm going on the same rant I was going on earlier. I'm sorry. But that's just it's hard for me not to go back to that, man. Yeah, but that's it, dude. I don't even know what the point of all that was. I'm ready to smoke. I was in the middle of recording that one video and yada. Silence. Not everything has to happen right now. You don't need another short. You don't need to constantly have something to do. Silence. Something that many people have forgotten about. I forget about it. It's hard. It's easy to forget about. But just don't forget it. You can forget about it, but don't completely forget about it. Always understand it and its importance. You never want to forget. It's okay to lose these things and not have them for a while. You never want to forget. Because then you're fucked. In the absence, after forgetting, that's when new things can pop up that will take its place. Because when you lose, you have to gain. You can't just lose. And that's where you can start to get some pretty interesting problems. Annoying problems. But I don't know. I don't really know how to turn that side of my brain off. I don't think you can. I don't know. I just don't really think it's up to choice. Like it is. No, like, I don't know. I'm overthinking about it now. I'm just having fun. But I don't know. Just, that's why I like being around people. People help you forget. But I'm literally just yapping at this point, bro. I need to charge my phone, man. If I could charge this thing, I could get a battery. So I got range in my voice now. I can kind of go all over the place. Whatever that means. But yeah, man, I'm gonna just upload these videos real quick and chill out. I'm about to go smoke. Because if I keep talking and if I keep recording this video, I'll just end up repeating myself. I won't really even enjoy my time. I don't want to repeat myself and get stuck on all the same old problems. I'm gonna turn on some music, smoke, take a shower, chill out, and brother will get back and get some food in me, and then just rest and recharge for the weekend. That's the plan. That's it. That's everything going on in my life. Sorry about that freak out earlier, man. It's just there's not that many times I'm able to get shit off my chest. Legitimately. There really isn't. I just hold it. Bottle it up inside. Don't tell people what you think. People don't care what you think. They won't even think about what you think. It doesn't matter. Keep it inside. Till eventually you just got to let it out. And that's what it was. It's just my problems. I've tried to say it in nice ways before, but it's like, it just feels like you can say it however you like. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. But that's the tone of a bitch. That's what that is. That's the tone of a bitch. Yeah, if you ever hear anybody talk like that, that's a bitch. Fuck. I'm on my way home in 2 hours. It's like, why's the house dirty? Blah, blah, blah. Fucking worked. Goddamn. 45, 50 hours in the past 4 days, bro. And you just stare at a computer screen and pretend to work. You don't gotta rest or recharge. You just literally barely think, barely do anything, and then turn on the TV and don't think. I'm not allowed to point that out. You're the one doing it. That's the stage I'm at right now. I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it because I love you. Sadly, love doesn't always feel good. You taught me that, But, hey. Nigga, we chillin'? We alright? Nigga, we chillin'? Yeah. Make some money. Move out. I just need to move out. Like, that's going to be the next chapter of my life. Where now it's like there are no restraints. There is no, I have to watch out, be quiet, yada, yada. I am now free. I'm not worried about going to work and coming back home to an empty house. Thank God. And if I'm alone, I'll have people over at that point. And then that'll give me something to do. That'll give me something to prepare for and wake up for. Now I get to clean, I get to do all this shit, make it all perfect, and then show it to somebody else and just have a good time. Doesn't that just sound awesome, bro? It's just simple. I get to do all these things for all these people, and we all get to have a good time. That's all I want, bro. That's literally it. I just want to hang out, bro. I want people to just be themselves. That's it, and just fuck around and not have anybody cause any problems. That's it, And if there are problems that are caused, as long as we're able to fucking talk about them, that's it, Like, I'm not saying we're not allowed to have problems. Shit happens. I'm just saying, let's think about it every now and then, man. That's it, though. I'm about to go outside, smoke boat, take a shower, sing. That's it. Gotta stretch a little bit for the day. I mean, it's the end of the work week, and body's tired, but honestly not as tired as I was expecting. Not as tired as it was yesterday. But I definitely need to recoup and, and get prepared. I'm hoping I could hit, like, if I could get up to like 160, 162 by the time Sunday hits. Because I weigh like 152 right now. I've lost weight. Significant. Like 10 pounds. But I've gotten a lot stronger. Like a lot fucking stronger. It's just, if you ever, you know, that's you can only do that for so long until it's like, all right, hold on. We're just starting to lose shit. You know, or we're just starting to hold on to what we got. You know what I mean? I can tell I'm getting close to that point where it's like, all right, we need to recharge. You don't just get strong as fuck and feel 10 times better, lose 10 pounds, and then keep losing weight and having everything still go up. There's a point where it's like, all right, I'm at that point. Just need some food, you know. Some food, and then just recharge, recover, and we're ready for the next work week, man. My back is stiff as fuck, dude. All the way from the neck to like the middle part of the back. But the awesome part is we can fix all of that tonight. You know how awesome that is, bro? We can fix that tonight. I used to have chronic issues where it was like I'd still do the work and I'd still get in bed and still be fucked up. But now it's like I get in bed and it's like, shit, I won. Like, what the hell? You know, it's weird. I like to say I won. Like, I won. But people don't like the way it sounds. Because I won, man. I fucking won. That's it. See what I mean, bro? I can talk all day. And that's the thing. I have been talking all day. I'm dead serious. I just been talking about what other people want to talk about all day. People don't like talking about what I talk about. They don't give a fuck. You know? So I just talk about what they want to talk about. Yeah, that's it, man. But the numbness in my fingers have gone away from whenever I did that stretch. And ever since I've done that, it feels like I've been able to tackle that nerve in that tight spot a little bit more, which is great. Awesome. That's another thing. Like I said, man, I've fought for that 1% every day, and I'm really just getting to that point a year and a half later where it's just like, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I knew this shit was going to happen, bro. And I'm there where it's just like, yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. You know? Dude, this shit is sick, bro. Before, it was like every time I, like, took an extra step, you know, made it a little bit further, I'd be like, ah. But now it's like you've already walked and you're kind of just looking back at the journey and you're like, that was fast. What do I do now? I'm so used to being in pain. I'm so used to having a problem. Now what the fuck do I do? You know, I still have pain and shit, but it's like so, that ain't shit, bro. I'm used to it. I'm gonna just be honest, man. And I know it'll just get better. So it's like, now I don't even stress about it. I used to always be stressed out because I was always in pain, but not anymore. It's just another thing. Another thing that's awesome about the human body that God created for you. Gave you 5 fingers, 2 hands. Multiplied it by 2. Gave you some here and down there. You know? So you can do it up here and down there. And you don't do it up here and you don't do it down there. You don't fucking do anything. I could say it in a million different ways, bro. And get just as passionate and pissed off about it. I'm starting to realize that, dude. Fuck. I can say it a million different ways, man. And each time be just as worked up, dude. God. Alright. That's it, man. That's it. I said, oh, whoop, 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 whoop. You know, I know that wasn't good. It was way too much. It wasn't controlled. There wasn't enough breath in there. It was a lot more, a lot more sharp. I understand. And I will continue to improve. I may be overthinking. I don't care. I'm in a great mood. I got the next 3 days off. It's been a great week. My car's fucking spotless. My room, soon to be fucking spotless. I mean, just like, come on, bro. It's just, you know what I mean? And yes, I do got the worst fucking camera angle known to man. Come on now. I'm just saying. You know? I'm at that stage too where it's like, I don't really care. I can kind of just be myself and I don't have to worry. I'm not trying to be an attention seeker or nothing like that. I'm just being myself and really doing what I love whenever I have that time to myself. And I don't care what others think about me. You can say whatever you want. You can think whatever you want to think about me. But you know what I know? I can knock you the fuck out. Straight up. If I wanted to. If I wanted to. I don't even train, bro. I don't even train. I could knock you out. I won't. That'd be fucking stupid. It'd be dumb. You know what I mean? But it's just that thought of like, you can't call me weak. I know I'm not weak. You know what I mean? That's an awesome feeling. Before, I would hear those words, and it was like, it would actually hurt me. But now I hear it, and it's like, all right, dude, whatever. You know, give me another year, and then give you another year, see where you're at, see where I'm at. It's all relative, brother. You know what I mean? It don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. Give it a year. Give it a year, then see where I'm at. And then, poof, and you'd be done, bro. You would never even see it coming. And it would be effortless. I don't even train, bro. I literally, like, I don't train martial arts or nothing like that. I just train my body to get back everything that I've lost. And I've noticed, like, just through doing that, like, you low-key kind of just fucking boosh, turn that bitch into a weapon. I know that was a horrible back kick. I still don't have the hip mobility for it. And then also, I can feel everything, you know, it just wasn't easy. It should feel, you should always be able to do it fluid, like it's literally effortless. The fact that I can't get my leg up, you know, high, effortlessly is a huge problem. And I will work on that. I don't want to give off the impression that I'm invincible and that I'm God or whatever the hell. I'm still weak and still have a lot of problems, but strong. You know, I know I just said the opposite. Sorry. I'm just hard on myself, so whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is, I know what I'm made of now. I've proved it enough times to myself that it's like, you say what the fuck you want, dude. If you really have a problem, then I don't mind making this the first fight I've ever been in, honestly. Really. If I get knocked out, fuck it, dude. I get hurt every day. This will just be a really special day, bro. You know what I mean? This will be a really special day. I hope to God I don't lose. This is gonna fucking suck. But why would you say that? You know what I mean? This is gonna suck. But why the fuck would you say that? God damn. You know? I'm gonna smoke a bowl. That's just how I feel, though, about the world, about everything. I just try to stay hopeful and try to keep the light inside of myself so that I can share it with other people. Get down, get down, get down. Yeah. Thank you, boss man. You see what I mean? Like, bro, I'm just trying to chill, man. This dog was sitting on the couch. It wasn't itching. It wasn't doing nothing. It didn't need nothing. And now there's a problem. Just trying to go out here and smoke outside. Like, do I have to go outside of this fence to smoke a bowl? And why? I look a little retarded. No, but I'm going to take a shower and sing after this. I just need some